I'm here today with Zaina Tariq. She is a current officer for YAG, and she is currently running for state's attorney as well. Zaina, I'm going to first ask you, what inspired you to join YAG?
Well, I've known about YAG for a really long time now, since the 6th grade, because my eldest sister, Asma, she was in YAG from 9th grade. And so I saw her interacting with people online about her court case and everything, because she was also in the courts program. And it really inspired me to join. And then my sister also joined, my other sister, Manha. And just seeing my sisters having so much fun in this club, I was I need to join this club. So that's why I joined in 9th grade.
Yeah, so family's a big influence for you?
Pretty much, yeah.
So after becoming an officer, how did that change the way you view YAG?
Honestly, it changed it a lot because I was oh, there's funding involved. Oh, there's we need assignments, we need structure. And I really realized being in a leadership position doesn't mean just rallying people to a certain point. It means keeping things organized, keeping things easy for your club members and your delegates to use and understand. If you don't, a good leader, in my opinion, really needs to make sure their delegates don't have to worry about anything. If our leadership position is doing so good that our delegates don't even feel stressed about the YAG conference or are excited, then that's how we know we're doing a good job. So that's how I feel it changed for me.
Yeah, a lot more influence, a lot more control in what you can see, how much work goes into the conference. All right, and you are currently a judge for courts. Mm-hmm. And what does a judge do?
Well, this one, I'm only a judge for our constitutionality case. So it'll be me and a board of different judges, right? And we'll be asking basically two teams of lawyers, the defense for the bill and the prosecution for the bill. And they're gonna be arguing in front of us, and we're gonna be asking them questions and points and see whether or not this bill is actually it applies to the Maryland State Constitution and the national Constitution.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're running for state's attorney right now?
Yes, I am.
So do you mind explaining your platform a little bit?
Yeah, my platform is kind of I kind of try to make it as aesthetically as possible, but it's 3 C's. It's continuation, communication, and consideration. Continuation meaning I'm going to continue the legacy of my past state's attorneys and trying to add things to the courts program to make it more engaging for the members and make it seem that we're more connected with the rest of the because courts has always been to the side a little bit, but I really want my delegates to be involved with the rest of the program so we don't just feel isolated in our own little bubble. Mm-hmm. And then communication is very important for especially courts because we work with teams that are members are all over Maryland, and it's really hard sometimes. They get a set meeting point, get dates set down. Even just texting can be hard because sometimes people have their devices and everything. And so I really want next year to help my delegates plan how they're going to meet with their members and communicate with their members because it's such a big part of what we do in courts. Mm-hmm. And then consideration being just keeping in mind that our delegates, the older delegates know what to do. And I know for a fact a lot of them feel a bit chafed when we get to conferences where we have to just sit and do nothing all conference because we already know all the information that we're being handed. And I really want them to be able to be engaged during different conferences, especially training. So I'm hoping next year we can do something where we separate the two new, the new initiatives, the new delegates, and the old returning delegates, and doing their own programs a little bit during the conference.
Then are you worried about schedule conflicts during that?
A little bit. It's going to be definitely difficult, and I really want to work with my public defender, who I hopefully will be really acceptable to my platform. But I feel if we do enough planning and we work with Molly, I feel it's possible that we can easily do all that stuff.
Yeah, so you have a strong passion for the older delegates and the older members of YAG.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that I'm friends with so many of them now because I've been here for 3 years. And so, I just feel all these people, they really deserve to be able to put their best foot forward and continue to add to their passion. And I feel there are certain conferences that, put us back to square one. And I really want them to be able to keep on growing and, not have to worry about these dull things that are just going to take out time. It's honestly, I heard from a lot of delegates this past year that training this year was just a waste of time for them. And I didn't like that. I really want them to be able to be engaged with conferences. And I want them to be able to feel their interests and their wants are being considered. So.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, it seems like you have a strong platform. And thank you for spending your time with me today.
No problem.
Thank you.